Yes, I got to be a guest judge on Project Runway, and it was a surprisingly emotional experience for me. It really was. Here is my little video diary that I made so you can see what my day was like. I got here so late last night to be a guest judge on Project Runway, which is super exciting. I'm trying to get an outfit to wear. Thank God for Marc Jacobs. I would be so unstylish were it not for him dressing me. I finally arrive at the studio, head to hair and makeup, throw on my new outfit, and walk into Project Runway. It's a thrill to be on such an iconic set. And I always love seeing Heidi and Zach.
Guess who our guest judges this week?
Okay, what are we doing?
Quiet on the set, please. Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap.
I'm having like the worst codependent caretaking for the girl that got booted off. I feel so upset for her. I want to hug her. Being on Project Runway was a great experience, and it was definitely more emotional than I thought it would be. Oh my gosh, Runway fans! I was so upset that Angela, the designer that got kicked off, was not there anymore. I honestly felt like I was gonna cry. It was very embarrassing. Anyway, that was such an experience, but it is time now to get undone. All right. I am very, very happy to have two of my dear friends here tonight, Busy Phillips and Joel Madden.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming. This is my third show.
I know, it's so exciting.
You really know who your friends are when you host a live show. Some people are like, sorry, out of town. You two are here. Thank you so very much.
I'm so stoked to be here.
And I, more than anything, I'm so excited to hear your thoughts on this week's Lady News.
Ooh.
Lady news.
Lady News. All right, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, she says that women are smarter than men. She really did. Take a look.
And life is short, and change is needed, and women are smarter than men.
All right. Okay. Look, I mean, I have to say that obviously she said that in jest, but I actually had a huge fight with my hubby last week about exactly this subject, because I said I think that women might be smarter in a very specific way, i.e. we can multitask.
Okay.
And he said, don't ever say that in public. But now that she said it, I feel okay saying it. What do you think?
First of all, I feel like it's been said before. I don't think.
You know what, Joel? I think it has.
I think it's like not.
It's nothing. There's nothing revelatory
I was
about
kind
that.
of thinking like, is this really like, is this?
But Michelle Obama said it, so it
pretty
must
big.
be true.
I think it's true in a lot of ways. I mean, multitasking is for sure.
Isn't it? It's in that book. It's in this book called The Female Brain, which
Oh, I love
feel
that book.
like every husband should read. Joel, you get that on your Kindle tonight. But there is something in that book, and I don't remember specifics, but it's like...
Oh, it's a diagram, which we
Right.
actually have, which shows you the difference between a female brain, which is right there,
Nice.
and a male brain, which is right there. And I want to say, Joel, are you really thinking about Kate Upton's boobs right now?
Well, now that you say it.
Well, I mean, I know I am.
Now that the image
You
just...
can't
I'm thinking about
say
them now.
Anything you think, anything with any sentence with the word.
But I'm also
boobs in it.
multitasking. I'm thinking about my kids and what my daughters are gonna...
That's right, gonna have for dinner,
Yeah.
and how she's
So
gonna
I'm-
get home and put them in bed.
Yeah.
And all right, so we actually asked some people on Twitter what they thought about this, and this is what they said, okay? At Catlin McWriter, she said, stupidity doesn't discriminate, and there are different types of intelligences. I celebrate both men and women. All right. At MattLeb62, he said, I think so. They can remember everything you have ever done wrong. Yeah?
True, Matt.
Yet we forget the moment we are caught. So true. Tweet me your thoughts at Amanda Cadenet, #Undone, and I just may read your live tweet. All right, our next topic is this. It is about Megan Fox. And I knew you'd be happy. You learn
kidding.
something new every time an actor promotes a movie, and this week I learned a couple of things about the lovely Megan Fox. One was that she was very bummed they cut the girl power scenes out of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She was bummed about that, understandably.
Yeah.
And also, there's two things that she doesn't allow in her body: bread and boners. Meaning
for
she
her.
doesn't eat carbs and she's not having a lot of sex right now.
Good for
And
her.
I mean, but what I want to say is if you are over 30 and you're married with kids, isn't that just how it is for everyone? I mean, Busy, when's the
Right.
last...
Okay. Well, wait. First of all, do you think the two things are related? Like she doesn't have enough energy to have sex because she hasn't had a carb in like 5 years?
Maybe. Carbs are important.
Carbs
for
are
sex.
they're fuel. They're fuel
like
for your body.
spin class.
Yes.
Sex.
Okay, well, when's the last time that you ate a carb?
Oh, I eat carbs. I
You
eat
do?
Yeah, I eat carbs.
All right, and when's the last time you had sex?
I also have sex. I do both things on the regular. But you know, it
But
does.
she has a new baby, right?
No, my baby's a year old.
Right, Megan has a new baby.
well, that's
so
what it is. It's a new baby. New babies. It's hard to.
I agree.
It's hard to get
Get in.
In there.
It's hard to get
because
in.
there's the baby. The human
But
shield.
I also feel like it's preservation, like self-preservation. Like after both of my kids, I was like, no, it's like a no-fly zone.
No, oh, yeah.
For months, and not for any other reason than like I
There's
think
no way
maybe
you want to get pregnant again.
I just don't want another baby.
It's scary
But
stuff.
okay, so we're all married and we have kids. Do you prescribe to the like make a date for sex with your partner theory? Because I do. I do. My day is Friday.
Wow.
I have a cheat day on Friday. I do carbs and sex on Friday.
See, that's what I'm saying. You need the energy.
Yeah, you gotta eat the carbs so you can have the sex.
I think that it goes through, I don't know. I mean, I think that all relationships, I've been with my husband 9 years now, and I think that all relationships, they go through, you ebb and flow, and there are definitely like periods where you have to make appointments.
Yeah.
And then there are other times where you're like, oh, well,
All right, I actually am attracted to you.
listen, this month is pretty great.
Guys, I just want to say, do not call me between 11 a.m. and 11:05 tomorrow, because that's my time. Actually, maybe 11:30. I don't know. Anyway, this next topic is actually quite. I mean, this is worrying. It's a public child shaming. This week, a mom called the cops on her 15-year-old son for watching porn in the living room.
No.
Wow.
No.
And
That's
another
extreme.
mom sold her daughter's Katy Perry tickets on Facebook, calling her daughter a spoiled brat.
Wow.
All right, so Joel, isn't that pretty usual for 15-year-old boys to be watching porn? And, you know, I mean, maybe he wasn't just
Listen,
watching
we all
porn.
have that friend that got caught in the living room.
Really?
You got it. It's like such an old story. It's like the kid that was at his friend's house, or don't we all have that
But
friend?
what about
I love
Did
that.
I
that
only have
happened to me. I don't have any friends that were caught watching porn in the living room.
I mean, these days it
Do
seems
you?
like they.
No, I was just thinking that the worst that I had was when I was little. My sister got the George Michael tape for the unedited version of Sex. The
Oh my
music
God,
video.
yes.
She got a VHS of it, and I remember my friends at a sleepover were like, "Can we watch that George Michael video?
You see, that
the
was
unedited
that
version."
was, by the way, in those days, that was considered kind of
Racy.
racy.
It was very racy.
And now you can get whatever the hell you want.
It's just the internet now. I don't know why he would be in the living room.
That's the point. That's the point. Maybe he's into voyeurism. I don't know.
Poor guy.
No,
Poor
I
guy.
think
Oh,
some
what a-
Families
what
have
trauma.
rules though about like no TV or no computers in their bedrooms.
no porn in the living
Yeah,
room.
I don't know.
But seriously, Joel, what kind of trauma do you think that's going to give the boy that he's been publicly shamed
It's
for
insane.
watching porn in the living room? The woman called the cops on him.
Yeah, that's traumatic. That's extreme. Like that's like basically telling your son like you have these natural urges and I'm gonna punish you for them.
Not
You know,
cool.
like maybe just kind of
And
have
not
a
just like punish you, call the police.
I'm not saying like make your house just. I'm just saying like have the conversation like hey maybe you should just stick to like a certain place.
Well, don't you?
Yeah,
I mean,
do it in
we
your
all have
bedroom.
we all have young children.
Right. We don't know yet. How do we even know?
No, you need to have a conversation
We've
about
had conversations
masturbation with
about
them.
like privates are for private time, and like
That's right.
If you feel the need, that's
in there, go do it, just not
go
in the
to your
living room.
Yeah.
Or the
We
kitchen
don't-
counter.
I mean, when your kids are really little, you know, like when boys like they start pulling their junk out everywhere, like at the grocery store.
The breeze, you know. It's,
Oh, we're big
But
on the breeze.
But the appropriate conversation, I think that probably where the breakdown of communication is with this family is that there was never a discussion.
it's probably an uncomfortable subject for the mom,
I agree.
and she probably freaked out because she's like.
And it's a really important conversation
was
to have
probably
with your kids.
The thing that she saw on the TV probably traumatized her more than the actual. Like it was probably just traumatic for her.
Well, what about the
So-
poor kid that got shamed by the mom selling the Katy Perry tickets on Facebook? That's more trauma. My question is really, do you think that social media has taken our disciplining from in the home online?
Oh, right. Yeah. Like I saw that picture online that was viral where, some dad like made their kids wear a t-shirt together that was like, we can't get along, so we have to live in this t-shirt. He posted it on Facebook.
Or the dad that gave his kid a grown man haircut because he was trying to do grown man things and he shaved like a bald.
Oh, I saw that one. I saw that one.
No.
I just feel like
It's pretty harsh.
but that's like a whole conversation about like what's appropriate to share about your children via social media.
I couldn't agree more.
There's also something about meanness too that's kind of.
It's super mean to me.
Social
Public
media is
shaming.
mean.
Public shaming on any level is just not cool. When we get back after this break, we are going to be getting into some other talk, which is one of my favorite things, and that is some boob talk.
Yay, I love boobs.
Welcome back to Undone. I'm Amanda de Cadenet, and I'm here live with Busy Phillips and Joel Madden. And wow, I wish I could tell you about the conversation we had in the break, but I can't. Yes, it is World Breastfeeding Week, and thank God, because so many mamas have been sharing their boobie and baby pics online this week. There was a beautiful shot of Olivia Wilde breastfeeding her son Otis in Glamour magazine.
Aww.
How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, it's the only time her boobs will be that big. And by the way, she knows I was gonna say that, it's all fine. And Gwen Stefani and Alanis Morissette posted these breastfeeding pictures on their Instagram.
Oh, buddy.
Nice.
Isn't that so nice?
It's so cute.
I love that. And we also have our beloved Busy.
Oh,
there
there's
she
mine.
is. Look, that is a working mother. That is just the quintessential working mother.
Look at that. This was when I was shooting Cougar Town, and the nanny took that picture because I was literally learning lines, getting my hair and makeup done, breastfeeding.
You see, multitasking.
My kid.
Multitasking. There you
And
go.
I love
Women
how
can do it.
Cricket's little hand is like reaching up for the makeup
So
artist's
precious.
hand. Yeah. It's
Well,
cute.
I am a big breastfeeding advocate, and especially I'm a big fan of the football hold, which is that.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Great.
Yep, that is how you breastfeed twins, ladies and gentlemen.
2 babies, 2 boobs.
That's right.
Yes.
Joel, did Nicole breastfeed?
Of course. She
And
did breastfeed.
She did, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that has been tripping me out with all of these breastfeeding pictures is that there are a lot of people who are outraged that women breastfeed in public. What is your thought on that?
I think, listen, breastfeeding is a wonderful thing. Why does it sound weird
Where
when
are
I
you
say
going
that?
with this?
And I don't know. It's one of those things where like sometimes you'll catch out of the corner of your eye, like at the airport, or someone breastfeeding their kid, and you'll just be like, oh, and then you kind of just don't look at it, and that's just the way it is.
Right.
Like, it's
But
not like you should be outraged. It's
It's just like a private moment.
yeah, maybe
But
wear something over or do something.
I
where
feel
it's
like with Birdie, I was way more. I had the like thing, and I was like hiding. And I feel like with Cricket, I totally just whipped my boob out and started breastfeeding. And I don't know if it's just because it's your second kid or.
I don't know. I mean, look, I got thrown out of a store for breastfeeding, but you see what my breastfeeding looked like. You know what I mean? Like, I
Right.
had 2 of those babies, so,
Yeah, but
that
that's
was
weird. That's weird that you got thrown out of a store. I think.
I thought it was just kind of like new National Geographic, like the American version of like everyday life in America.
That's a
women
really good idea
breastfeeding.
for a photo story. But what I want to ask you quickly is, have either of you ever tasted breast milk?
I did. I have. Yeah.
I have too.
Yeah.
I actually, you did too, right? I mean,
Yeah, I did.
It's a really good option for the family members who are lactose intolerant. I put it in my husband's coffee for a long time. He never even knew. I'm telling you. Anyway, our next.
Is that true?
Did you pump?
No, I did pump,
The
and I would pour it in. You put that in.
Wait, people's
you-
pumps say different things to them. Do you
Yeah.
know
What?
this? Yes, yes.
Breast
My
pumps.
pump said wake up. Like it would go like because you'd be pumping and I would hear wake up, wake up, wake up,
Oh
wake
my
up,
God.
wake up, and then you have to like ask other moms. And
I couldn't handle that.
Okay.
I couldn't handle a pump talking to me. Anyway, my next topic is inspired by Joel and Benji, otherwise known as the Madden brothers. And their new single, We Are Done, has basically, I mean, it's inspired, there's no other way to say it, a social media movement with people holding signs, naming the things that they are done with. I love what has happened here, Joel. Look at this.
Awesome.
How did this come about?
It's really cool. The song, obviously, We Are Done is about people being empowered. And our music, we've always tried to kind of hopefully give people some kind of inspiration or hope. And kids online started just putting their own signs up after the video, after they saw the video. And a lot of girls, you know, I was really touched by some of the girls that were done with some pretty serious stuff.
Well,
And
that's
so
what I saw. I saw
yeah.
one girl holding up a sign saying, look, I'm done with being scared. I mean, that is so powerful. Done with self-harming, 20 months free, done living a negative life. I want to be happy. I deserve to be happy.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that your music has really motivated people to commit to really meaningful changes in their life?
I mean, you know what? I just, it's all we hope for. We really want our music to have a purpose. You know, you want what you do in life to have a purpose. And hopefully our music tells our story in a way that'll inspire other people to find their value in themselves and to like love
Well, I
themselves.
see that happening, and I love that.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Actually, Busy, we were talking earlier. I want to know what you are done with.
Get ready.
Please
Oh, did you
share
have-
with
Oh,
us.
you have a sign.
Done with nail art.
I'm done with nail art. All right.
over it.
I'm
That's a
over
good
it.
one.
I
Not
hear
doing
you.
it anymore.
I'm
Oh
proud
my
of you.
God.
Too much time, dude.
We can add that to your Instagram, okay? We'll take a
Please.
picture of her holding that. All right, so our next topic. This week, Gorka's big news is that James Franco is cohabiting with this guy and insinuating that they are lovers. Here's what I have to say about this. So what? What is wrong with the world that a guy can't live with his BFF without being called gay? Women live together all the time without this kind of judgment, and I'm really disgusted that this was put out actually as a news story. Has that ever happened to you where someone has insinuated that you're gay because you have a close friendship with a male?
I love all my guy friends. I have a lot of like romantic relationships.
Romantic, I love that. What about you, Busy?
What do you mean?
I mean, have you ever had people say, oh, she must be gay because she has a
Yeah.
close relationship?
Yeah.
Really? Who
Yeah,
with?
people, well, first of all, it started in high school. People said that my best friend Kate and I were gay, which is like, okay, I guess, in high school. We just would go to the school dances with each other sometimes when we didn't have dates. Like,
Makes perfect
it was
sense to
super
me.
fun. And then I like weirdly didn't even know this was a rumor, but my best friend Michelle Williams, who's an actress, I was doing an interview with some magazine last year, and they're like, "What about all these online rumors that you guys are gay?" I was like, "What? We're like the new Oprah and Gail?
Oh
like,
my God.
what are you talking
That's such
about?"
a compliment. I would take that as a compliment. And honestly, like, you know, I love James Franco that this is the response he gave. He basically said, put this out on his Instagram or Twitter, and he said, Gorka, always getting the cutting edge homophobic scoop. Go see Child of God in theaters and see me direct my live-in boyfriend, Scott Hayes. Love you, Scott. Good for you, James Franco. When we come back, Busy and Joel will have to decide twosome or threesome. Welcome back. I am here live with Busy, whose movie Jason Nash is Married is out now on iTunes, and Joel's new album right here, Greetings from California, will be out September 16th, and I have heard it. It's really, really good, so you want to listen to that one. But it is time now for some questions that are guaranteed to make you come undone. All right, so here's how this rolls. I'm going to ask the same question to you both. You're going to answer first, and then Busy. Okay, don't be nervous.
Oh boy.
Do it.
Okay, all right.
Let's
First question, Joel. Once a week or once a month?
Once a week.
Busy.
For what?
The appointment with your husband.
Once a week.
Okay. Wax, shave, or au natural?
Wax.
Busy.
Wax just the sides.
I'm with you.
I respect that.
Twosome or threesome?
Twosome.
Twosome.
Okay, just checking. This is for you. C-section or vaginal?
Vaginal, no drugs.
Whoa, Busy!
Vaginal.
Oh my God. All right. Thong or full coverage?
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. You want the next one?
Yeah.
Do you watch porn?
What's the answer to that? I mean,
Busy,
you know.
busy. Do you watch porn?
Wait, oh, I have a thong.
Thong.
Yes.
All right, have you faked an orgasm?
No.
No, busy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, all right. Have you ever cheated in the past? I'm adding in the past.
No.
Wow, not a cheater.
No.
You know what?
That's
I'm not surprised to
impressive.
hear that from
No.
you. I'm really not. Busy.
Yes.
I knew that.
I was young.
You're young.
Me
Never
too.
on my husband. Oh my
No,
God.
no, in the
Count
past.
until-
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
count until
Till
like
you're-
a certain age.
Yeah.
Late 20s.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say early 30s. That was.
Oh, great. Hey, good for you.
No, obviously this is in the past. In the past. All right. So additional tweets that we have here are one for Busy, one for Joel. You know what? We don't even have time to do that because it is the end of our show. Thank you both so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week with Joel's wife and my dear friend Nicole Ritchie for another episode of Undone.
Yay, Amanda!